Shakta tradition is a goddess-centric tradition in India. They worship various goddesses but believe that all of them are manifestations of the same supreme goddess Shakti. What makes these poems so special is that these poets acknowledge the goddess as a cosmic power but speak to her as if she is their mother, protector and guide, and she's someone they can turn to in their darkest moments. So here's a poem by Ramprasad Sen, a famous devotee of goddess Kali. Who can understand Kali? You can't get her vision through the 6 philosophies. She plays with Shiva, 2 swans, amorous, amidst lush lotuses. Ascetics ponder her, from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. Like Om, the root of all, Kali is the self, of one who delights in the self, just for fun. She dwells in body after body, encasing our universe in her belly. Can you imagine measuring that? The destructive Lord has grasped her core. But who else can? Prasad says, people laugh at me, trying to swim across the sea. My heart knows, but my mind does not. And so, though a dwarf, I try to catch the moon. The line "Who can truly understand Kali" reflects that Kali cannot be understood through the traditional systems of thought, the 6 philosophies or Shad Darshans of India: Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Samkhya, Yoga, Purvamimamsa, and Vedanta. Kali transcends even meditative and ritual practices, giving only a glance through them sometimes. She reveals herself through direct experience, and only pure consciousness or Shiva can fully grasp her. Their inseparable cosmic union is described as 2 swans amidst lush lotuses. Ramprasad highlights Kali's playful nature when he says, one who delights in the self just for fun. She dwells in body after body because she is the energy that gives life to anything that becomes alive in the universe. She's taking these different forms, so she transcends individuality and ego. While the forms keep changing, the energy beneath them is the same indestructible Shakti. That's why she's imagined as encasing the entire universe in her belly. Her presence, body after body, also reflects that she's willing to take different forms for her devotees, to protect them, guide them, and challenge them. She meets her devotees wherever they are. There's one line that says that her essence is the root of all, like the sacred syllable Om. Om is considered to contain all sounds of the universe because it is the primordial sound and the essence of all the vibration in the universe. It's traditionally broken down into 3 phonetic parts: A, U, and M, along with a silent 4th part. A represents the beginning, creation, U represents the sustenance, preservation, and M represents the end, destruction. The silence after Om symbolizes transcendence, what is beyond time, space, and form. Together, they form all possible states of existence, the entire reality, Brahman. Similarly, Kali is the embodiment of Shakti, the cosmic energy that drives all possible states, manifests, and transforms them. The line, my heart knows, but my mind does not. And so, though a dwarf, I try to catch the moon. Here, Ramprasad expresses the universal struggle of a devotee. The heart can feel Kali's presence and infinite nature, but the rational mind struggles to comprehend it. There's another poem by Ramprasad which is a Ninda Stuti. What's the fault of the poor mind? Shyama, you are the magician's daughter. It dances as you make it dance. You are action, virtue, and vice. I figured out your secret. Ma, you are earth, you are water. You make fruit ripen on the tree. You are power, you are devotion. You are even liberation. says Shiva. You are suffering, you are happiness. So it's written in the Chandi. Prasad says, the thread of attachment is spun by action's wheel. Crazy Kali and crazy Shiva bind souls with it and make them play. In this poem, Ramprasad is complaining to the mother that what's the fault of the poor mind? It dances as you make it dance. There is an understanding in this line that all human experiences, be it joy or suffering, are orchestrated by the will of Kali. Ramprasad's tone is sarcastic, but it's devotional. And this is the hallmark of Ninda Stuti, where the devotee feels such a personal connection to the divine that it treats the divine as a family member, as a beloved or a friend. And they can complain to them, they can tease them, but they're assured that it will be understood as an expression of love. The underlying message is humility, because if Kali can bind us, she's the only one that can free us. The poem ends with a striking line. Crazy Kali, crazy Shiva, bind souls to it and make them play. Here life is depicted as a cosmic drama, Leela, and Shiva and Shakti make us participate in it, and we're playing it. The craziness reflects their boundless, inexplicable actions, which transcend human logic. The next poem is by Kamalakanta Bhattacharya, who says, from now on, don't deprive me anymore, Tara. Look, the danger of death is near. What you've done to me was appropriate. I endured it. But now I must think, what is the recourse for a wretched man? Death is not conquered, but I am not afraid. I only worry lest I forget your name at my going. Even though Kamalakanta is in pain, he will smile. Otherwise, people will say, you haven't given me any happiness, Shyama. Kali is referred to as Tara. Both represent complementary aspects of the same divine feminine energy. From now on, don't deprive me anymore, Tara. This opening line is a direct and humble request to the divine. The devotee is suffering, but has faith that the divine will intervene. Kamalakanta boldly declares, death is not conquered, but I am not afraid. This reflects the strength of a spiritual devotee who has surrendered to the divine. Because of this strength, they are not afraid of dying, but they're just afraid of forgetting about the divine presence in their life, because that is the thread that will take them across. This poem shows that even in the darkest and hardest times, remembering the divine can give us immense strength. The whole expression also shows the human need to be seen and to be loved by the divine. And here's the last poem I am reading out today. This time I've realized the essence. I learned meditation from an adept. I found someone from a country where there's no night. And now, what good is morning? What good is evening? Twilight is barren for me. I've shaken off sleep. Will I go back to it? Age after age, I am awake. Now I've returned sleep to its maker and lulled sleep to sleep. With a mixture of borax and sulfur, I rub gold to make it shine. In the same way, I hope one day to polish my temple of jewels. Prasad says, I've held devotion and liberation equally high in my esteem. Now that I know Shyama's name to be Brahman, I've stopped worrying about religion and ritual. In this poem, Ramprasad credits meditation, which he's learned from a true master. With the help of this meditation, he's gone beyond the dualities of day and night, morning and evening. They hold no meaning for him. He's gone beyond time and attachment. The imagery of shaking off sleep reflects spiritual awakening. Sleep here is not that 8 hours of sleep that we all need, but sleep as in ignorance that Ramprasad has permanently overcome with his practices. Ramprasad balances between bhakti, devotion, and moksha, liberation. For him, both the paths are equal. One does not need to choose between the love for their goddess and the desire for liberation. Both are intertwined. The metaphor of polishing gold with borax and sulfur reflects Ramprasad's inner spiritual work. Temple of Jewels is the self, and the act of polishing it symbolizes the act of refining one's being through meditation and devotion. While some poets favor bhakti, others prioritize meditation, and some explore tantra, Ramprasad generally suggests that there is no single path that is supreme. Instead, the essence lies in recognizing Kali as the ultimate truth, Brahman, and transcending external rituals. He has moved past the need for rituals. Thank you for joining me in this exploration. Please support my work by subscribing to my channel, and if you found this video valuable, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family members.